Well, welcome back everyone to another career mode. It's been a hot minute. It's been an entire day actually since we've done a career mode, which is extraordinary. I've had daily careers up until this point, but today we're back into it. We're in the Shield games here again, and they have made some changes in the latest update to this game. I feel like this looks slightly different to how it used to look, but we'll wait and see. And we are here at Blundstone Arena in Tasmania. It's looking schmicky. Got some people on the hill. We've won the toss. No, we haven't won the toss. We've just called heads. It's very grassy, this wicket. And I imagine that means bowling is going to be good. So Rainbird starts off nicely with a couple of wickets. Webster gets one as well, as we'll come in here at 3 for 73. Oh, yes, and the load times aren't too excessive either. We've got the vest on as well today because we are, because it's clearly cold. Now, what's going on with the HUD? It was invisible for a moment. Oh, you can have like small HUD and you can have big HUD. I don't know what I'm doing with that shot, but that's kind of cool. You can like minimize it there, or you can have it fully there. Very nice. No run, no run. Now, also, I have been told by the internet that this patch has made the wicket keepers competent. So you might actually see a run out here, especially maybe when we're bowling. If I've played a helicopter shot there, unbelievably absurd. But the point remains, obviously, it's just do your best. Oh, that's not any shot. And also, a personal goal. We hit 94k on YouTube yesterday. So we are only 6,000 away from the big 100k, which I think means we need about 100 subs a day to get there by the end of the year. I don't know whether we'll get there. It'll be close. If not, we'll probably get it early next year. If we can have a reasonable couple of months. But just want to say thanks again to everyone who has subscribed and helped get us on the road to 100k. If you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you do it because it's going to be good fun. And you can see the entirety of this journey as I've hit that all the way to the boundary to get off the mark because it's a short boundary there, square. And you'll see the journey all the way through to international cricket and hopefully leading our team to be the #1 ranked side in the world. No run. So just good news all round today as well. And work to the onside for a single. And there's also one more thing. One more thing, I know. Lots of announcements today. And it is an update with my YouTube membership because I do have, you can join my YouTube channel as a member. But they've actually added a feature which will make it so easy to make members get content earlier. So if you are keen on seeing more career modes or seeing career modes earlier, not necessarily more, I will be uploading them for members as soon as they are done and ready to go. And then the public will obviously see them in the same sort of daily schedule. So you can still see them in the daily schedule, but once they're done, it means you could see probably up to 3 days early in some cases, career videos for members if you do want to do that as well. But again, completely optional. YouTube just making this thing easy for me. So I'm like, you know what? I'll tell the people what I plan on doing with it. Because, you know, why not? Why not give the people what they want? Oh, and that's a boundary. Lovely stuff. This feels a bit better than some of the other innings. Is it the grassy wicket that I find easy to bat on? No run. Literally me in my green and yellow shoes. Compared to everyone else in their, like, white shoes. Well, I didn't feel like I timed that all that well, but it's going to be another boundary to the short side. Oh, yeah. Over mid-wicket. That's a 4. It's just a little bit of aggression as we bring up the 100 for the sides. 3 down we are. That is actually pitched outside leg stump. Thank you very much. Oh, yeah. Maybe not the best choice. Riley Meredith, he's got speed. That's just a bad short ball. It's just in the slot to be able to move it away for the 1. Look at this stacked offside field. It's crazy. Like, this is the field they used to me like the last match. 2nd, 4th, gully point, cover point, extra cover, mid-off. It is a stacked offside field. Oh, and I've nicked it. He's bowling at 113 kilometres, so that doesn't even carry. That's the temptation there. Or if they err too straight, you just tuck it away for the one. Now, I'm also going to start doing more live streaming, I think. I've got a little bit of time off work over the next couple of weeks, so I think I'm going to return to streaming. For those who've watched my streams in the past, I don't really stream cricket too much. So if you come there expecting me to play that, I probably don't. I will be going live on YouTube, but only as a simulcast to what I'm doing on Twitch. So I probably won't be reading the YouTube chat. I'll mostly be reading the Twitch chat. So if you want to watch my streams, head over to my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/Twisty. And we go from there, you know. Sometimes they're electric streams. Sometimes they're pretty ordinary. There'll be some EAFC pro clubs over the next week. I think we've got like the qualification period or something. Or there's like the playoffs is happening over the next week. So if you want to stay tuned to that, we'll come back for 3. If you want to, you know, watch that, just get over there. For something a bit different. Oh, top edge over the keeper's head. Gee, I was real concerned for a moment. There was a lot of panic, I must say. A lot of panic in myself then, whether that was going to be out or not. Oh, and that's a nice shot. Just be the one, though, I think. Or the 2, because the fielder's a bit sloppy. I think the field was supposed to have improved a little bit in the last patch, but that doesn't show it too much, does it? This has been our best strike rate in the first class game. I think 26 from 34. Oh my word, that is a good delivery. And also, just on other things I'm going to be doing, I 100% am going to be playing Fortnite when it goes back to the OG season. And so, while obviously I'm talking about all the other different stuff, edged out. Bugger me. That was quick. I think I've tried to drive this, have I? Almost, yeah, and it's just gone to second slip or fourth slip. It's 4 for 121. I'm out for 26. What have we made? 200, 220, 240. And again in with the ball in the 4th over. What is going on? So anyway, while I am talking about all this other stuff, content-wise I'm going to be doing, it's not necessarily to be like, oh, go watch all this other shit I'm doing. It's just like, hey, this is just the stuff that I like to enjoy. And I'm probably going to share more of that over the next couple of months. Because it's something I probably haven't done a lot in the last couple of years is I've really just focused in on doing cricket videos or footy videos. And I haven't really streamed. I haven't really shared me playing any other games. But it's obviously stuff that I do enjoy. And it's kind of really why I got into making videos in the first place, was to share my experiences of like the games that I'm playing and enjoying and the life that I'm living. So I appreciate everyone on the journey. And I hope I take many, many wickets and have lots of fun as we continue to go on. That is nice fielding there. It's a maiden to begin, none for 19. Oh, no, it's not a maiden. There was one off it. But I reckon in the past, I actually used to take a lot of wickets on this ground as a leg spinner because of the grassy nature of the pitch at the Blundstone Arena. Oh, look at that. I reckon I need a first slip. Oh my goodness. What is that? It's always the bad deliveries that seem to do the most damage, isn't it? Oh, that's lovely too. Also, apologies I haven't been as active in the comments section. Edge to ground. The last couple of days, I've had a big number of days of work in a row that spanned over the weekend. So I just haven't had the time. Oh, this could be a run out. Get out of the way. No, I'm trying to get out of the way. Just throw it at the stumps. You big goose. Oi, that is nice bowling. I feel like I'm bowling with good variety today. It's not like some are good. That's probably 4. But we've had a pretty... Actually, no, that's well fielded in the end. But we've had a good couple of overs here. Oh, it's like a little bit up-ish. That'll be a boundary to mid-wicket. We don't mind that, though. If he's trying to turn it that way, we could get a leading edge or something. This is probably the end of the first day. We've only got a couple of overs left. So, this is probably our last over for the day, I would imagine. So, can we take a late day 1 wicket with just a few minutes left in the play? And whipped in the air. That's actually going to be 4. He's got it forward of the man there at square. But I have decided round the wicket is what I'm going to attempt here to try and finish the day off. Oi, look at that. He's right in there. None for 48. Oh, that turned back in. I thought he's going to miss it and it's going to hit the stump, but no. Caleb Jewell brings up his 50 down the mid-wickets. Yeah, I've dropped it short in the hope that he did something silly. Unfortunately, it's a boundary. If we just look at my figures, they haven't been great here. None for 24 from 7 overs. That's nice. So I've been going at like just over 3 and over. Haven't really created any opportunities. We've had maybe like 2 edges. Oh, has he taken it? No, he's hit it in the ground. Oh, was it pad first? Oh, because that's out 100% if it was. Edged. Oh, that's the first time. Wow, look at Todd Murphy rip through the middle order. He's taken 5. Couple of caught behinds. There's a stumping in there as well and a few RBWs. So clearly this spin can be an effective option here. We just obviously haven't had it go our way. Second innings, let's hope it's a bit better than the first. The lead is 95 for Victoria Riley Meredith. Got me out in the first innings. Hopefully he doesn't get me out in the second. Oh, that is risky. Playing that early in your innings. Yeah, mate. There's the one. We're off the mark. Oh, that's got through the gap. That's 4. Now, this might be our last first-class game for a while as well, everyone. We are, of course... I think this might be the last Shield game of this particular round. Then you have like a break for the Big Bash before going back to Shield. We, of course, are not going to be selected in the Big Bash this year. So we do just have the Sheffield Shield. Now, it's actually interesting because the Shield in the real world, the Shield and the One Day Cup, they don't happen separately like they do in the game. They sort of are interchangeable. Like you got a One Day Cup game, a Shield game, One Day Cup game, a Shield game, to sort of mix and match between it. But obviously here, we are just first-class games, smashing them out in a row. That is a nice shot. Should be a couple. So if this is in fact our last first-class innings for a while, if we do return back to our roots at Castlemaine, then we want to make the most of it. And then when we go back, we absolutely want to dominate once we're there. That's 4. So this is interesting. Obviously, Rainbird, the left-hander, over the wicket. He has to be bowling it outside the off-stump, because otherwise it's just easy runs if I just dab it to the leg side. That's just a 2 there. Because this is where you can get aggressive as a batsman and go, I'm going to hit you for 4 or 6 to the onside. Because there's no risk at all in that shot. And it's 4. What is going on in the stand there? It's like the lights are flickering, but it's the sun. But the sun is only flickering in that particular area of the stand. That I've whipped straight. I don't even think that will get to the boundary. No, it will. Just. And Rainbird has just given me these opportunities to be able to hit the runs. Now you see there's a bit of protection out there on the onside. And that's a leading edge. It's 42 overs gone, 3 for 169. Now we still obviously don't have 100 yet at first class level. That's obviously one of the goals. That's a tight leave. So whether that is today or another day is still yet to be determined. Almost hit that back to the bowler. Oh, left arm around the wicket. I'll almost have to go back in my crease a little bit more. Let's just straighten up a touch. Just get a little bit more across the line of the stumps. Come back for 2 to the leg side. Oh, the keeper is actually competent. You see how quick that was that he grabbed it and licked it off. Also, there's a bit more sun out today. I'm not in the vest. Not batting in the vest in this particular match. After we did in the first innings, there's an edge. Doesn't carry. 1. Happy to work it away like that. Oh, tight. Oh, my goodness. I think if he didn't catch it, I was out. I think because, even though he did, I might still be out. Oh, my back. That's really close. No! You cannot Finally, they've got competent fielding, and it's 4 for 180. I'm run out. I do want to see how close this was. I am caught on the line as the bails come off, which is right there. I'm not far away, but I am out. Man, that is a disappointing way to finish off your innings. So again, a failure to perform. But the team's done a really good job here. A 400 plus score in the third innings. What it does mean is that Tasmania need a fair amount of runs to win. Probably somewhere in the 300 to 350s. It's not like they haven't done that before though. Oh, leading edge! And I've almost been able to take it. Gee, it just didn't quite carry to me. Yes! And this time he's got Jewel! He was a menace to me in that first innings. He's just got a bit of bottom bat on it. Ball sort of died. It's 1 for 40. You know what I miss? Which they haven't had this in a cricket game since Don Bradman 14. Is the huge cracks on the pitch late in the test matches. Or even the first class games, like day 4 or 5, you'd be able to look at the pitch, you'd see this big black line, and you go, I'm aiming for that. And when it would hit it, oh, things would happen. It was almost a comedically big line. Like it was so big and obvious that it was like, all right, well, we know that's a crack. But it was just so much fun to be able to bowl at the cracks and see what would happen. Bring those cracks back. Bring back the big cracks. Oh, yes it is. They wanted to run. They were never going to get there. 2 for 62. 3 down, 4 down, 5 down, 6 down, 7 down, 8 down, 9 down. All out. Tasmania. For 168. Todd Murphy, deservedly player of the game. Took 9 wickets across the 2 innings. That's the sort of spin I aspire to be. But I'm not a full-time spinner like old goggles over there, Todd Murphy. So I've done my job. I've made my 40, 50 runs. Contribution, a minimum. I've taken a wicket as well. Not ideal, but look, you don't always have perfect games, everyone. This is one of them that was just not as good as we would have liked. And as I said, that is actually it for us for a little bit of time here in the Sheffield Shield. We are still the captain of our club team. We're a fair way off a number of the other competitions. So we're not getting attention for any of those yet, and we're a long way off still the Big Bash and the T20s in England. So we are scheduled to play a 3-day game here for Torquay. I am not going to play 3-day matches for my team. So I'm not going to play the 3-day games for my club. I'm only going to play the limited overs stuff while we, work our way back towards Shield cricket in about 3 weeks' time. So with that in mind, get ready for our return to club cricket because it's going to be an absolute speed run and I'm going to blast every delivery all the way to the boundary for 6. You can guarantee it's going to be huge. So thanks for watching. Stay tuned for the chaos that will unfold and I'll see you all later. Goodbye.